You know something weird about this microphone?
It looks like you're trying to snort it.
Well, when you put your nose on it and your mustache hairs like get stuck in it, it's like cold, but also painful at the same time.
Yeah, see, that's my mic stays over here.
It's a weird sensation. It's
It's
kind of like you become one with the microphone.
I'm sure there's gonna be laws against that here pretty soon.
Yeah. But apparently people can become one with alien suits. So this week in the pre-show, we're going to talk about Venom. So this is a show where we talk about all the shit that we don't really want to talk about in our other show, except, wait, we do want to talk about this in our other show.
We do. We were.
But Brandon has fucking chronic pink eye. And what Naru had explosive anal seepage or something.
That sounds right. It was hard to understand him on the phone. He was on his way running somewhere. It was kind of not really sure what to make of it. So
weird.
I'm sure that's right though.
Welcome to the pre-show. Oh, it's already popped because we've already done one pre-show before. We did a pre-show to the pre-show.
Yeah.
Which you guys will hear next week.
Yeah, right.
So what happened? Little snafu. Brandon has some shit in his eyes, and Naru is shitting. Or something.
A lot of shit.
Well, yeah, he has shit. Anyway. Long story short, we're going to take the topic from the show this week, condense it, and just turn it into a pre-show this week. So you guys will hear from me and Tank and our thoughts on Venom and why it will or will not do well at the box office.
Ooh, okay. So that's two different questions that I had in my head. Is it going to do well in the box office, or are we talking, is it going to be good? Because those are two very different.
It's going to be good.
So we are talking, is it going to be good?
No, because we already know it's going to be good.
Okay. So
is it going to do well in the box office? Why or why not?
Ooh, okay, we said pre-show. This may turn into a 45-minute episode pre-show. We'll see.
Will it do well in the box office? Why or why not?
So, is it going to make money? Yes. It is going to make money because there are Spider-Man / Venom fans out there. There are Tom Hardy fans. I'm a Tom Hardy fan. So it is going to make money this weekend. I won't say it's going to make money because it's a Sony production, because I can't tell you the last standout Sony film that I saw.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
That was more. I feel like that was more Marvel than Sony.
It was totally Marvel, but it was still branded Sony.
Yes, for legal reasons, but this is I've not seen a Sony proper film that I can say. I don't know when the last one I saw that was like, damn, that was a good movie.
But is it going to Spider-Man PS4?
Games don't count. Games are different. Is it going to make money this weekend? Or whenever? Yeah, this weekend, next weekend. Yes, I think it will make money, and I'll leave it at that for right this second.
I think it will also make money this weekend because everyone wants to see it. Why? Because it's smart marketing. Sony, for whatever reason, bought Spider-Man, right? They failed at Spider-Man, and they rushed Venom into Spider-Man 3, which was a fucking terrible mistake.
Yep.
Because Venom is an excellent character. And with the success of Spider-Man Homecoming, they're like, okay, how do we capitalize on this and just be ours? Oh, wait, we still have that one fucking character, Venom. Okay, right. So what if we hired someone who is a great actor?
Yeah.
And make us some money. So it's a cash grab. It's 110% a cash grab, but it is very well thought out. Venom is releasing the first week of October, so they have all of October to cash in on Halloween. Yep. Right? And I would say Venom is the Halloween version of Spider-Man.
I can agree to that.
Like he's a Halloween. If you were to celebrate like superheroes or, superheroes, villains, anti-heroes, in October. Name 3.
Dude, yeah, Venom would definitely be at the top. Punisher would be another good one.
See, and I don't even think Punisher would be like in Halloween type thing. I could maybe go like Carnage.
Well, okay, yeah.
Which he may or may not be in this, right? Venom, and like Ghost Rider, like a good Ghost Rider,
Okay.
or like Constantine.
Ooh, see, I was actually DC released an animated movie not too long ago, Justice League Dark, that was like Constantine and a bunch of like C-list characters that I was actually not as impressed with as I was hoping to be, because the trailers and stuff look really dope, but the movie just, I don't know, I didn't really like it as much.
Well, because Batman never led the Justice League Dark or whatever.
I mean, even
was
besides that,
Zatanna or whatever. Anyway, besides the point, Venom is definitely one of those characters that, like, around Halloween is like one of the more popular anti-heroes.
sure.
So, I think it's smart marketing on their part to release Venom in October, right? After Halloween, after Spider-Man Homecoming, after Infinity War.
Before Infinity War Part 2, before Spider-Man 2.
Right. Like, the hype train is real big on Marvel movies. So Sony wants to jump in on that before they lose everything, right? Like, before they lose all these things. They want to cash in, and Venom is a way for them to cash in. And it's smart. It's really smart.
Yep, and like you said, they have a big name. Tom Hardy's a huge name. I love Tom Hardy. Anything from The Fighter to even his part in The Revenant, which is a weird freaking movie.
Inception, Mad Max, Fighter.
So dude's huge. So like, because I'll freely admit I am not looking forward to watching this movie. Am I going to go see it? Probably, but it's not going to be because it's Venom. It's going to be because it's Tom Hardy.
Dude, I love it because it's Venom. And I think that there's only really one way that this movie can be done well. And I don't think they're going to do it, but I'm going to throw money at Venom every chance I get. I mean, I'm subscribed to 2 Venom comics on Comixology. Like, so every month I'm getting Venom comics. And my wife is like, didn't you already buy that one? No, it's totally different. There's Venom, and then there's Venom First Host. Okay, they're completely separate. You like, yeah, it really is that fucking nerd talk in my house, honey. You just don't understand. Okay, Venom and Venom First Host, 2 different things.
Completely different.
The symbiote's first host was not at all Eddie Brock. Okay, like. And she's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, who did I marry? But yeah, I think that it's a smart move on their part. I think that it's going to make a lot of money. It's on track right now to make $60 million, I think. Something like that. Just in pre-orders. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I think it's on track to break a record for pre-orders as of this morning. Wednesday morning. So, yeah.
All that being said, I think this movie is going to be a steaming pile of shit. I think this movie is going to be terrible. I think it's going to be a hot mess. I have zero faith in Sony to do.
Wait. Is Topher Grace playing Venom again?
Dude, that's what sucks.
Cannot be that bad.
I didn't. And that's the thing. Like, you can be a good actor and play your part well in a shit movie. That's going to be Tom Hardy in this movie. I think he's going to play an awesome Venom. I just think the movie is going to be total garbage.
Now, why do you think that?
Because track record, Sony, and I liked the second iteration of Spider-Man.
Gross.
The first one, I thought it was good. I mean,
you mean with Garfield? Is it Andrew Garfield? Not Tobey Maguire. The Amazing Spider-Man.
The Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The first 3 were rough. The second, the reboot they did, I thought was pretty good. Like, it wasn't fantastic, but then it got worse as it went on. And then now you're trying to make a Spider-Man movie without Spider-Man. And I get it. It's not a Spider-Man movie. It's a Venom movie. but I don't think it's going to be good. The trailers don't give me anything. Yeah, the CGI looks fine, and like I said, I'm a huge Tom Hardy fan, so I think he'll do well in this steaming pile. But I don't know. I don't see where the story is going to go. I don't see how any of it's going to make any sense. I feel like it's going to be all over the place. The trailers didn't really give you a concise like here's what the movie is going to be or here's what it's going to feel like. Anything like that.
So the interesting part to me is this Venom is supposed to be separate from the MCU.
Right.
Impossible. Well, just being a Venom fan, Venom, I know that there's First Host Comics and all this shit out right now, but the symbiote gets its power set from Spider-Man.
Right.
So Venom wouldn't even look like that without Spider-Man.
See, yeah.
So what Venom are we getting? Because he can't have a fucking spider on his chest.
Right.
The spider on his chest came from fucking Spider-Man. The ability to shoot webs out of his hand, Spider-Man. The super strength, Spider-Man. All of these things are Spider-Man. So I really don't know how they're going to do this. And it's interesting to me that they're like, oh, yeah, there's no Spider-Man here. Well, what the fuck is Venom doing? Venom would look completely different at this point. So I want to know how they're planning that. But mostly I want to see this movie for the Ducati Scrambler that they ride.
Yeah, I like how the thing you're looking forward to most has nothing to do with the actual movie.
Bro, Ducati throws a lot of motorcycles in a lot of movies, okay? There's Venom. Ducati does a lot of movie shit, and it's weird. Like, they did Wall Street, and they've done a lot of other movies where it's just like they try to make it like a Tron. Ducati was like a huge sponsor in Tron, and he rode the motorcycle for like 1 second. So, like, I want to know why they're making such a big deal about this Ducati, and it'll probably be in like 2 seconds of the movie.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
So, I don't know. Is it going to make money? Yes. Am I going to go see it? Probably. Is it going to be good? I have zero faith. If I'm surprised, I will be happily surprised. But I'm going in with the mentality. I mean, open mentality, but that it's going to suck.
I think you need to go into this movie kind of like I went into the Power Rangers movie, right? Like the new one, the Hasbro redo. I went into that movie thinking there's no way this is going to be a legitimate movie. I'm here to watch teenagers with attitude fuck shit up. And that's what I got. Like, I went in, I had no expectations for that movie whatsoever. And I was pleasantly surprised. And people left and they're like, oh, God, that was no good. That was so shitty. And I was like, you know what? Like, I went in thinking, this is going to fucking suck, but whatever. Like, I've got Coke, I've got popcorn. Like, it's an afternoon burner or whatever. And I saw big-ass dinosaurs fight a gold fucking lava monster or something.
Yeah. Not a fan of the way they did Goldar.
Yeah, but the putties were super cool, and like the fighting, that was cool. And I was just like, oh, this is cool. Like, you know, this is a good waste of time. So I'm going to go into Venom the same way, knowing that Sony can just fuck it up royally, but hoping that they can do something with it. So
I hope so. I mean, I like seeing good movies, but I don't think this is going to be one.
Well, in no way, shape, or form was Power Rangers a movie that I would buy, right?
I thought it was all right. I mean, I enjoy. I mean, a lot of it was nostalgia, but I mean, I enjoyed it.
Exactly. Like, it's the nostalgia, and we went into it thinking we're just watching it for nostalgia. So I'm going to go into Venom, not comparing it to Infinity War, because if you go in with that mindset, right? If you go into Venom going, this is going to change my whole fucking life, you're going to walk out disappointed.
Just pissed, yeah.
You're going to walk out like a guy who paid $30 for a beeger in the back of a Jack Shack in the middle of a fucking trailer park. Okay? You're going to be disappointed. So, yeah. If you don't know what a Jack Shack is, Look it up. Jack in the Box.
Probably should make sure you have an incognito window up so your mom doesn't come back behind you and see what the hell you were just Googling.
Yeah, do not blame that on me. But yeah, that's like, I think that if you go into the movie not comparing it to anything in the MCU, if you go, you know what? Compare it to fucking Ghost Rider.
See, I had fun with the Ghost Rider films. Yeah, they weren't great.
Ghost Rider. That shit was garbage.
I didn't see this. No, I didn't see the second one, but I saw the first one, and I was able to shove popcorn in my face and have fun with that movie.
See, and I think that if you go in looking at it like that, like Ghost Rider came out before we had, like a set precedent for superhero movies, right? So because now we base everything off of Infinity War or Civil War or Winter Soldier,
yeah, that's what
Black Panther. Like we have these precedents set, or even Guardians of the Galaxy. I would say that they set a precedent, right?
Oh, for sure.
So we have all of these things set, and the bar is so high that people forget, like movies like Blade.
Oh, dude, I love the Blade movies.
The first Spider-Man movie. The first Spider-Man movie, I don't care who you are, we all went to go see it.
That's true.
And everyone was like, you know what? That wasn't bad. Like, we got to see Spider-Man.
For its time, yeah.
Yeah, for its time. You look at it and you're like, we get to see Spider-Man. Right? Like, on the big screen. We're not stuck with Batman anymore. Like, we're not Batman, Superman. We have Spider-Man. This is really cool. Or like the first X-Men movie.
Yeah.
The bar has been set so high, right? But if we don't associate with that, right?
Yeah.
We put Venom in its own class. I think that we'll all be surprised that Venom is actually going to be a decent movie, but it's not going to be Infinity War.
We'll see, because like I said, I'm not going to. If it's a good movie, I'm not going to go in and still hate it. But if it's a shit movie, it will be, and I told you so. I'll leave it at that. That's kind of where I'm at.
If it's a shit movie, it's not an I told you so to me.
No,
I'm just gonna go. No matter what happens, I'm gonna go. Man, that was such a great movie. Venom is so amazing. It changed my life. Like I'm gonna replace this with a Venom comic. Just kidding.
Did you
John Wick?
Did you see the John Wick 3 poster dropped?
No.
Yeah, there's some John Wick 3 stuff dropping. Hold
on. You guys are gonna get a live reaction. Hold on.
I saw something about it. I don't remember exactly.
I saw something about a horse, and I'm not into that. But whatever. We talked about that. We talked about that last episode. John Wick horse. Fucking. It's called John Wick 3 Parabellum.
Is that really what it's called?
Horse downtown. Okay. I don't see any posters. Thanks for ruining my fucking life. Thanks so much.
We did talk about the horse. No, I swear, I could have swore I saw something, but that's okay.
Nope. Definitely nothing.
Whatever. John Wick 3 is still going to be dope.
Horse. Also, here's something, right? Like in John Wick 1 and 2, he wore a black suit with a navy blue shirt. It was all dark. John Wick 3, it looks like he's wearing a black suit with a white shirt.
In the movie poster for John Wick 2, he has a white shirt on underneath it.
Yeah, but if you look at the actual movie stuff, like the actual movie,
yeah,
he's wearing a dark blue, or maybe that's just in one. No, I think it's both. I'm looking at some actors from John Wick 3. Oh fuck! This is a rabbit hole right here.
All right, let's pull it back. We can check. We can look at John.
Oh shit! There's so many people in John Wick Chapter 3. Oh my god, I love it.
It's gonna be dope. The John Wick movies are fucking awesome.
John Wick, you're my spirit animal. Anyway, these in 1 year. John Wick 3. All right, whatever. I'm getting out of here because I'm gonna fucking ruin my appetite. All right, guys. So let us know what you think about Venom and shit. What you think about Brandon with pink eye or Naru stuck in the bathroom. I really don't care what you let us know about, but let us know on iTunes. Leave us a review. That shit helps more than you could ever know. It's The Nerds from Work, all one word. You probably are listening to this on iTunes right now. So if you are, leave us a comment. Leave us a review there. leave us a comment on YouTube or send us an email. Tank, where can they send the emails to?
TheNerdsFromWork@gmail.com.
Not hard, guys.
Not that hard.
Not hard. Send us an email. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Nerds From Work. You can follow us on SoundCloud, iTunes, and YouTube at The Nerds From Work. We also have a website now, TheNerdsFromWork.com.
We do.
Shit, we have so much stuff to
Which
plug in.
Naru's been putting some like blog posts up on. So
Yeah,
pretty interesting reads.
Naru basically just bashes me and Tank.
He does.
Blog posts. So if you want to read about that and how he doesn't like us, you can definitely find that on TheNerdsFromWork.com. Also, you can find the link to our Patreon where you can support our drinking habits for cheaper than a fucking chalupa. So cheers to that.
Cheers to that indeed.
I mean, shit, you buy one $5 box, that's 5 months of supporting our drinking habits. Yeah, you guys, thank you guys so much for listening to this. And I know that there's no regular episode this week, so you're just stuck with me and Tank on the pre-show. But the good news...
Jason, what's the good news?
I didn't. I thought you were going to say something. I don't have any.
The good news is... nope, I got nothing. I was going to try and come up with something.
Oh, the good news is that test came in, and you can finally tell your mom you don't have AIDS. All right, guys. Until next week, we'll see you. This is Jason and Tank. We're out.
Deuces.